let's relive the experience again. Even before we talk about, the overall winning prize and how it feels like. But for you, getting into the competition and seeing yourselves at this point, second runner-up, first runner-up, and winner. Let's start off with you, Yayra. How did you feel about it, and what was the experience like?
So it's been a very wonderful experience because this year I planned on taking part in the Miss Malaika pageant. And my goal was to put myself out there, to put my brand out there, and then to win the crown as well.
Wow.
So it's been a wonderful journey for me.
Was there any point in time where you had any form of fright, fear, anxiety, like, will this happen? Who am I going to meet out there?
That was a week to the grand finale. That was the only time I got tensed in the pageant. But then throughout the pageant, I don't think I was ever tensed. Yeah, it was just a week to the grand finale because I had a lot of emotions. I was wondering if I was going to make it, if I should actually step down. Because there were a whole lot of stuff going on with me. I was tensed. I was worried because I felt making it this far and not getting to top 5. I got broken at a point, but then here I am today.
I like it. I'll call it positive depression.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, and before I come to you, Zakia, what about you, Becky? How did you feel, from starting points to that minute when you were called out as second, third, first runner-up, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So initially, from the beginning, I was so confused whether as to if I should take the step to join Miss Malaika. Until my sister started posting me, I also joined her in posting.
Okay.
And then I was choosing. That's where the whole journey began. With that, it has been marvelous. It's sometimes you have your bad days because you just keep asking yourself, as like what Yayra mentioned, you just keep asking yourself if you should go on with it, because sometimes you take a deep breath and you're like, you can't do it.
Okay.
So gradually, with prayers, with consistency, doing a good job, it has got us to this point.
Amazing.
And then I'm happy about it. I'm so excited about it.
I can see.
The ending part wasn't easy.
What made it difficult if you say it wasn't easy?
It's like, so this is finally going to end, and we all have to deliver something good. You just keep asking yourself. The AC was on, but we are all feeling hot.
I like that. The moments when they said, and the winner for Miss Malaika 2022 is, and the pause. That split-second national cup break. What run through your mind, Zakia?
Apparently, National Cup first made a statement. History has been made in Miss Malaika Ghana. So that moment,
you got the
I already knew it was me. It was so fantastic, so surreal, amazing.
If I go back to look at the video, when they called you out, there was this, like, you broke down, sort of, in as much as you had the hint, still, but was there a doubt of, wow, this is me, they just called me out, I just won Miss Malaika?
When I joined the pageant, a lot of people were like, forget, they will never crown a hijabi. There have been 2 hijabis, and they will never crown a hijabi. But I used to say this to them, that I never saw any traces of discrimination. Miss Malaika does not care whether you are a Buddhist, a Muslim. In fact, they don't care about your religion. It's your
or gender.
Hard work. Exactly.
They care about gender, right? Because I can't be part.
Just your efforts and your hard work will put you there.
So let me ask, G, before you just jump in, let me ask about the most challenging parts of this whole story for you. How many days or weeks did it all take you for the grooming process?
Like 13 weeks.
13 weeks? Yes. Wow. That's like a whole semester. What was the most challenging part of it? And I'm asking this question to all of you as well.
The big pitch. Because we were given a topic to work on, and my partner was Zakia. So initially, when we came up with the idea, I just felt we're going to win this whole tax. And I don't think any other group is going to come up with the ideas Zakia brought. We sat down, we went on a lunch date, we discussed our whole idea. We're ready only to go and deliver. And then there was another group doing the same thing as our group.
What was it?
Our topic was starting a business where you can actually book for products online instead of going to Kantamanto to buy groceries. So our group name was Zaya Grocers.
Zaya.
Yes.
Okay.
So you can just go online. Okay, I want tomatoes 2 cedi. I want this 5 cedi. We just deliver to you instead of going to Makola to get that. only for us to go and deliver, and there was another group doing the same thing.
Wow.
I was hurt, I was worried, I was tense because I didn't know what their idea was.
Yeah.
And
nothing new under the sun.
Yes, and there was no other group doing the same project. So to find Zakia and I having the same project as another group, I was broken.
So you two were in a group.
The same
okay.
group, yes, and we slept together that night.
Oh my
and
goodness.
At 3 a.m. we're still working.
Wow.
And we had to be at Pedrassi by 7 to deliver.
Wow.
And we actually won that task.
Oh wow! Congratulations! Well done. What was the most challenging part for you, Becky? Let me just flip there and say, yeah, you can just pull that towards you. Wow. What was the most challenging part in this 13 weeks of drilling to become, first runner-up for yourself? Yeah. Okay. I know. All right. Yeah, it's fine.
That's okay.
Queens don't. Yeah.
Stress.
Okay.
Okay, so the most challenging part of it was the influencing task. That was my first time doing an influencing video. So I had to come up with, your ideas, your content, and then it wasn't so simple. I had to take 1, take 2, take 3, and my director was a bit angry. She was like, "That was the."
What was the video? What was the video about? What were you supposed to do?
It was Ghanaian. So you're supposed to convince audience on as to why they should use Ghanaian. So you create a content, you come up with your own influencing video, where you create content to convince them. Yes, I had to use Ghanaian products. And
so what did you do? Describe it. I want to imagine. Yes, what did you do in the video?
Okay, so I was just sitting on the bed, and then I just pick up, like, I'm introducing someone. I used personification. So I was like, I have someone to introduce, and then I just turned on to my left side, and then, that's the product that I want to introduce you to. So it was a Garnier 3-in-1 active clay. That was what I was supposed to sell. But then I think I kept on mixing the words in my head because it was my first time. Take 1, take 2. I was like, oh my goodness.
I'm living the experience. What did you say in that video? What were you supposed to say? Let's try it again.
Well, okay, so it was my own words.
Okay. Do you remember it?
Yeah, I think so. Let me just try.
Try it again.
Okay, so I was like, I used to be so insecure about my face until I met someone.
Okay.
So I just turned, I was like, let me introduce you to this Garnier 3-in-1 active clay that has the micellar the ingredient I had.
2 and 4. It's done. We're not going back to it. like she's like, you know what? I've finished this one. Please don't bring me back. But real quickly, again, you were sharing your experience with me. Again, yes, on the most challenging moments of this.
Moments was the cultural task. It was so, I don't know how to explain it, but I literally cried that time because we were on stage only for us to have a problem with the microphone. We start and they'll be like, cut, start and cut, start and cut. So my partner went blank. When she started, she forgot her lines. So it got to me. So when I was there, I also forgot my lines and I went blank. I was just standing there. And now Shoko was like, Zakia, go on, you can do it. I was just standing there. I couldn't say anything. So I had to just say something from my mind because I literally understood what I was talking about. So I just said anything, something I didn't write in my script. So I just said it and I went backstage. I started crying.
Look at that. So these challenging moments have built, solid brands out of you, made you better people. I have 2 things to ask you real quickly. The first one, very easy. What is next? Let me start with you. So after all this, 13 weeks.
So I'm working on a project, and that was actually my speech. And my project is dubbed the Dream Woman Initiative. And I'm going to help the young Kayayo girls in Makola and most of them in Accra to go back north and then start their own business. And those who also want to start here, it's fine. I'm going to give them the opportunity to learn a skill, others to further their education. So that's what's next for me.
All right. Becky?
Okay, so me before that, already Miss Malaika is focused on building girls and then protecting girls. We are focused on girls, women. Yes, so what I intend to do is to know the girls out there and then also protect them against teenage pregnancy because teenage pregnancy is actually rising a lot in the country, which is not, it can't be controlled and I don't know why. So yesterday, like this, I visited a village in Winiba and then I spoke to one of the women there and they were like, one thing about teenage pregnancy is even you find a 10-year-old girl who is pregnant and then I'm like, goodness, what could be the issue? So that is what I'll be working on.
Wow, congratulations. And to you.
So as Becky said earlier, Miss Malaika is centered on women empowerment. So this year I decided to embark on cervical cancer, creating awareness on cervical cancer, dedicating that to my auntie Mariam. She's the reason why I decided to embark on this project.
Okay, all right, congratulations. Now, this is my last final question to all three of you. Okay. Now, when you had, how many girls were the final runner-up, the final lead to the, how many were you?
Five.
No, not 5.
Oh, 10.
10.
Yeah, 10.
All right, 10 girls. Now, tell me, just mention one name. Who did you think was going to win aside yourself?
Just me.
Everybody's got competition. That, yeah, maybe I think that person, who did you have anybody in mind?
3 people in mind.
Names?
Elena, Zakia, Becky.
Okay, yourself?
Okay, so I had Yayra, Zakia, and Julia.
Okay, and aside from yourself?
Becky, Yayra, and Emanuela.
Well, anyway, that's what makes it a competition. It's fun to see that at least you all came out, and shouts to your other queens as well. I think they did an amazing job. All of you 10 girls look very pretty. Unfortunately, my eyes couldn't take me to the end of the event, but you did so well. Congratulations, and I'm wishing you all the best in the projects to come, okay? All right, and we'll see you next year when you now start handing over to the next people as well to take on. So ladies out there, look, Malaika is all out for you. It's women empowerment, like you said. A great platform for you to also be able to live up, stand up for yourself, and inspire other young girls to become better than even you are. On that note, thank you very much, ladies. All right.